a TV show. These folks up on stage really need your support. And if you think you're on the edge of your seat waiting to see who Cheryl's gonna pick, imagine how she and the Bachelors feel. Okay, everybody, back in 5, 4, 3, 2. In the last 20 weeks, Cheryl has narrowed down her choice of bachelors from a field of 50 down to 3 finalists. And here they are. Bachelor number 1, Jeremy.
Cheryl is so stupid.
I cannot believe I let you talk me into this.
Bachelor number 2, Don.
I think she's gonna pick number 2.
She's going for number 3, definitely.
But he likes sushi and she doesn't.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna let raw fish stand in the way of true love.
There are times I really wish I had a gun.
And says a woman's eyes are the window to her soul. And when we come back, Cheryl will tell us who she's going to pick on From Date to Mate.
And we're out.
Who in the hell has my smokes?
Take one of mine.
Yeah, I got it.
Excuse me, could you fix my corsage? My microphone's digging into my skin.
Oh, she's so beautiful. You know, she's got an IQ of 150. That's only 42 points lower than mine.
Sounds like someone has a crush.
This is a reality show, which means everything you see here probably isn't.
On to move. Whoever that belongs to, lose it.
I can't talk right now.
Fine. Just say you're coming in soon.
Hang on, Cass.
Back in 30.
Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. It's fine. So what's up?
Cross wants to call a budget meeting. He wants us to be more cost efficient while saving lives.
In 3, 2. Welcome back to Date to Mate. Well, the time is finally... We're about to find out which Bachelor Cheryl chose. All right, Cheryl, the moment of truth. Who is it going to be? Will it be Bachelor number 3, Tony, the Brooklyn-born phone installer who likes to write poetry as a hobby? Or is it number 2, Don, our dates and says that if he really likes a girl, he'll give her a full-body Swedish massage? Or Brawny, Bachelor number 1, Jeremy, the ski instructor from Colorado who thinks skiing is a great prelude to romance and doesn't mind a woman who likes to take the lead.
Josh, I've decided to go with Bachelor number...
Judy, what's going on? Didi, talk to me. What is going on?
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Come on, come on, go! Go, go! Go, go! Come on, come on! Go, go, go! Hurry, 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 hurry! Come on, come on, come on! Go, 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 go!
You move and you die. Go ahead, step away from the door. Do it!
They're 3 career criminals with 1 shot at freedom. Now they're working for the feds who put them away. These are the women of Spies. Bad girls gone good.
Let's go. Get down and stay there. Hey! Sit!
Stay cool.
Everything's gonna be okay.
I assume that I have your attention. My men and I have some work to take care of. And until that is done, you will do exactly what we say, when we say.
Didi, are you there? Didi, what's going on? Talk to me. Are you there? Would you just please answer the phone?
My name is Phoenix. I represent the Lintai Revolutionary Brigade. Tell the police we have hostages.
Delta 1 command, Delta 1 and 2 are approaching the studio. Roger that, Delta 1, you're cleared to land on soundstage number 5. Delta 1, roger. Delta 2, go ahead. Secure studio perimeter, notify when your team is in position. Roger, command. Delta 1, disperse your troops, evacuate all non-essential studio personnel. Notify when completed. Roger that, we're over to soundstage now.
Move out! Go!
Bravo is in position.
The Lintai Brigade pulled some hijackings in the 80s, a few assassinations in the mid-90s. No one's heard from these bozos since.
Well, they're making themselves heard now.
Well, this is good news. People who got out said they didn't see anyone get shot.
At least we know Dee Dee, Shane, and Duncan are alive. Delta's here. Quentin Cross, Christine Black. This is Lieutenant Bradford.
Captain, Lieutenant, this is Cassie McBain, one of my agents.
So, what's our status?
We've rerouted all lines of communication from the studio into ComStat.
Let me guess. They haven't said a word.
The television studio's a big building to secure. We won't be hearing from them until they've protected their perimeters.
Okay, there are large ventilation ducts throughout the building. My initial assault team can gain entry through these openings. As much as storming the castle sounds like fun, don't you think you should wait to see what we're up against? We have two choices. We can either sit still and wait for them to settle in, or we can knock them back on their heels. But the chairman says it's your show, sir. What about what's behind door number 3? We let Dee Dee and Shane do what they're trained to do. I have an assault team outside the studio now, sir. They can be inside within 10 minutes, with your permission.
Do it.
Are you serious? And go in there blind?
Surgical strike before they're settled is standard operating procedure.
2 spies locked inside with hostages trumps standard operating procedures.
The odds favor playing by the rules, Cassie.
Can't believe you're a terrorist.
Next time, hire a union.
I don't get it. Why hijack a reality show?
Maybe it's one of those hidden camera shows and this is all a stunt.
Oh, get rid of him.
I guess not.
Including their leader, I count 9.
Against the 2 of us. At least the odds are in our favor.
Are we planning something? Because I took a class once that simulated hostage situations. Well, I actually only audited it.
Duncan, relax. Okay, I know you're a little pumped, but this is not a classroom.
There's one thing you can do.
Anything.
Keep the others calm.
I can do that. We spent 3 days in hostage psychology. I know the importance of being calm. There was one example of a hostage.
Duncan, keep them calm, not us.
Got it.
Okay, we need to figure out some kind of way to communicate with ComStat. It's too bad Godzilla over there stomped on your phone.
I've got a phone.
Excuse me?
Did it ever occur to you to use it?
I am no hero, sweetheart. You want it? You take it.
There's no reception.
No, it's on sleep. You gotta power it up.
What was that?
Just ordering some pizza.
Give it up. Confiscate our cell phones.
Everybody, give up your cell phones now!
You might have warned her about that.
She's the one who wanted to be an action hero.
If they need a hostage to shoot, I'm voting for you. Alpha, let me know when you're in position. Communications, how long till I get a visual?
5 minutes.
You can't see it, do you still go in? According to the book, you do. Maybe your book needs a rewrite.
Procedures exist for a reason.
I just don't have a good feeling about this. With all due respect, feelings that will get people killed. What kind of guys have you been dating? What is wrong with giving Dee Dee and Shane a little extra time? We gave him time at Ruby Ridge. We gave him time at Waco.
This Alpha team, we're in position.
Sir?
Get your men ready to go in. I know you're angry, but there's something you need to understand.
Save the lecture. Just tell me why you take the advice of a woman you barely know over one of your own agents.
Because that woman has nobody inside that studio that she cares about. Black is not emotionally involved.
Well, maybe she should be. We risk our lives every day in this job, and I have never let it affect my judgment, not one time. We've always come home.
But this time, Cassie, you're not in the field. You're in my shoes. You're on the outside looking in, and this is a situation that you have no experience in.
If rigid thinking and playing it safe is what it takes to go from field agent to management, remind me to skip the next promotion test.
What it takes to do this job is a discipline to follow procedure first, before trying some half-baked, reckless alternative.
Okay. So we go with buy the book first, and if it doesn't work?
I'm sure I'll be able to find someone with a few half-baked ideas.
Exterior security cameras back online.
Good.
Well, everyone seems to be okay. Except this woman in the back. She wants to be home in time to see crossing over.
Yeah, well, if we're not careful, she's gonna be crossing over. How's she doing?
She kind of waved me off. What's it say that I can't get a woman to talk to me at a time like this?
Just says she's scared and she doesn't want anyone to know it.
Really? You think that's it?
I know, and I'm afraid I don't want anyone to know. Especially a cute guy.
Excuse me, Dr. Ruth. Looks like he's measuring something.
You, right here.
The two-step pace for the average man is 5 feet. He's a bit taller, so you add 2 inches for variance. I would estimate he's traveled 15 feet on that last pass.
So now we just have to figure out what measures 15 feet.
Besides a mass grave.
Start digging right here.
Oh, come on, I was just kidding.
Hey, do you see this guy here? If I was to approach him quickly on his right side, 20 degrees lower than the parallel plane of his arm, I could take him out.
Take him out?
Yeah.
Duncan, no.
We've got Delta Force coming in. We've got movement here and here. Near the air vents.
Right by the book. Turn on the exhaust system. Let's get some air moving in the vents.
Yes, sir, right away.
Get those vents open, then drop in the gas grenade.
What are they doing?
Pressure displacement. By turning the fans on, this room becomes positively pressurized, forcing air through the vents. Aristotle did the first definitive research.
Got it. What we need to know is why.
Why? Right. I don't know. I don't know.
Bravo, report. What's your status? Team in position, standing by. Bravo, do you copy? Vents open, ready to move. Roger that. Alpha team in position, standing by, waiting your command.
Move in.
Give the gas a chance to get to them. Don't ignite the flares too quickly, we might get a backblast. Move out.
They're entering the vents.
They're gonna blow up the vents. And everyone in them.
Yeah, it's on the jackhammer right now.
We gotta light that gas before Delta Force gets inside, or else they'll be picking up pieces of Delta from here to San Bernardino.
I smell gas. Anyone smell that?
What's that smell? Smells like popcorn.
Popcorn.
K7 gas.
All units, pull back, move.
We need a distraction.
I could take off my top.
Not on my watch.
Duncan, no! No! Please, no, I didn't mean it!
What was that? Status report.
Explosion. We got fire. No casualties.
They're waiting for us. They must have routed their security camera feed back into the studio.
If that gas had ignited a second later, those guys would have all been killed. K7 gas is classified. How did you know about it? We're spies.
I got a better question. How did those terrorists get their hands on it?
What happened? What we wrong? I don't know.
Could have been a spark caused by Delta.
Duncan, what were you thinking?
Just thought I'd try to help.
What, did you learn that in hostage class?
Give him a break. It wasn't pretty, but it worked. Only don't do it again.
No problem. I didn't find it. You sure the map's
Just
right?
keep digging. All right, it's time to talk.
Man, we got some burns, but no fatalities.
Ladies, recommendations?
We regroup and go back in. And make the same mistake twice? You're lucky they ignited the gas when they did. How do you know it wasn't just an accident? I know my friends. And they're not just sitting this one out. Look, this guy Phoenix seems to know what we're gonna do before we even do it. Maybe it's time we start breaking some rules if we're gonna outthink this guy.
See what he has to say. Yes?
I assume you've routed all communications lines into your ops center.
We have?
Let's do this face to face, so to speak. Turn on the satellite feed. Like what you see?
There they are.
Thank God.
If you want to see the hostages walk out of here alive, you must release all imprisoned members of the Chechen Freedom Front and the Heidelberg Resistance. You have 3 hours to comply before I start shooting people.
Heidelberg Resistance. Wasn't Sarah Goodmanson a member of the Heidelberg Resistance?
And she's supposed to be in prison. Thinking about breaking some rules?
Someone suggested that might be a good idea. Let's do it.
Exactly what is it that you're doing?
We're gonna give Phoenix exactly what he wants.
It's been an hour. He's gonna start killing people.
Maybe you should keep your voice down.
Listen, I have got too much to lose to leave my future in the hands of a bunch of government bozos, all right?
What are you gonna do?
Hey, Mr. Phoenix. Hi, how you doing? Can we talk? Okay. Josh Townsend. You might know me from TV. That's okay. You've probably been too busy to watch. Look, I've been doing some thinking. How does a primetime special sound? I mean, 2 hours to tell the world where they can get off.
And in exchange, I'd release you.
Can't very well negotiate with the networks from in here, capiche?
If you're so important, maybe I should just kill you first. Capiche?
Why do I feel like you're the kind of guy who put on a dress to escape the Titanic? This was supposed to be my big day.
Oh, come on now. You know every guy on this show is shallow, self-centered, and stupid. All they had was flash.
We're in Hollywood. What do you expect?
Intelligence, loyalty, honesty. Yeah, I know it's hard to find, but it's around.
Him? He's kind of a geek.
Yeah. He's also kind of one of the best guys you could ever meet.
He's looking at some kind of a map.
All right, well, we got to figure out some kind of way to get a look at it. How's your platter?
Starting to feel like one of the Great Lakes. Oh, Mr. Guard.
We're down 3 feet and still nothing. Keep digging. Trust me, it's there. What do you want?
Bathroom breaks would be a good start.
Denied.
If you don't get me to a bathroom, then I'm going to show you a real act of terrorism.
Get them out of my face.
So?
It's an old civil defense chart. It circled something half a block east of here on the other side of the street.
That's the federal annex.
Okay, well, if he's targeting a building across the street, then why is he digging a hole here?
Yeah, you asked for the prisoners to be released. We have one of the members of the Heidelberg Resistance in Los Angeles, Sarah Goodmanson. We want to trade her for a hostage.
They want to trade a hostage for Sarah Goodmanson.
What are you gonna do?
Accept the offer. Anything else would tip our hand. Okay, a trade. How soon?
She's outside now, at the main entrance.
30 seconds.
No tricks. You! Get your wish.
Star power, baby. Oh,
Give me a picture background on Goodmanson. The legendary Sarah Goodmanson.
Do I know you?
Let's just say I'm a friend of the cause. See if she's wired.
Cassie, how many men does he have in there?
How many are you? 9? 10?
Enough to accomplish what I set out to do.
What is she doing here?
Goodmanson, Sarah Goodmanson. That rings a bell.
Of course. I knew that name. The Heidelberg Resistance, remember?
And we...
Yes. Way to go, Cass.
Way to go. All they have to do is run an internet search to find a picture and see that that is not Sarah Goodmanson.
Duncan, Sarah Goodmanson never existed. She was created by the department for the sole purpose of bringing down the Heidelberg Resistance.
Oh, I get it. No, I don't.
Heidelberg worked in small cells. So the government invented a leader, had her call a big meeting.
And boom, snared him. No muss, no fuss.
And no Goodmanson. It was all a ghost operation.
Excuse me. Do you know her?
Just play along. We've got everything under control.
Okay.
She's clean.
Now are you satisfied?
Not yet. I still have some questions.
He's gonna quiz her.
The Heidelberg Resistance bombed the Munich Exchange.
What was the name of the team leader?
Donzel Vonnegut.
Donzel Vonnegut.
The exchange has 3 doors. Which one was wired to explode?
He's trying to trick you. All the doors are wired with explosives, but
Only the northwest door detonated.
The northwest entrance. The other charges did not detonate.
What was the make of the getaway car stashed in the alley?
Stalin.
I am tired of these
What
games.
was the make of the car?
Cassie, I can't find any record of the car. I don't know. I don't know.
There was no car in the alley. We blended into the crowd to cover our escape.
Release her.
How'd she know that?
Call me Phoenix.
I'll need a gun, Herr Phoenix.
Just keep an eye on the hostages. You don't need a gun for that.
That was fun.
How did you know there was no car in the alley?
He has a tell. Glanced at the side when he asked a trick question about the bomb. Did exactly the same thing when he asked about the car.
Never con a con. Can you get to Dee Dee and Shane?
Shouldn't be a problem. Schnauzer! You, with the mouth. There will be no talking.
What's your problem, Heidi? Braids too tight?
No one talks back to me. Oh. Sorry, I had to make it look real. See what's going on.
Phoenix has got 7 men armed with automatic weapons, a map, and guys digging a hole.
You getting this?
Yeah, I'm getting it. I'm not sure what it means.
Phoenix, we've got feedback. Someone's transmitting.
Where's the signal coming from?
Stage.
We checked her for a wire.
Apparently we missed something.
Something in here is causing feedback. It's gotta be a microphone.
Excuse me, could you fix my corsage? My microphone's digging into my skin.
It must be her.
What are you doing?
Kill the relay.
Wait! Stop.
Here's your stupid microphone.
The stage mics weren't turned off.
My apologies.
Maybe I should check these people to see what else your men have forgotten.
They're all yours.
All of you, on your feet, quickly! Nice save.
You still in contact with Cross?
We cut the line, run around.
Phoenix is targeted the federal annex across the street.
Judging by the tools these guys brought in, we're guessing they're trying to tunnel in.
Goodmanson, move off the stage. Okay, everybody, let's move right here, front and center. Come on, let's go. Come on, Hugh Grant. Let's go, Princess. Bronny Bachelor #1. Let's go. Sit down. Sit down, now. Okay, everybody, look natural. No, don't look at me. Record this and make a loop for playback later. And cut. Move them all to the bleachers.
Let's go, people. Move!
What was that for? We're about to find out.
Sit down.
Okay, we're live in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Go ahead.
Listen up. Have my demands been satisfied?
He's talking to Cross. Cross thinks we're sitting on the stage behind him. Check out the monitors.
You had my comrades imprisoned.
How is he doing that?
It's the green screen. It's a technology that uses a system called chroma key. It basically picks a certain color and then drops in another picture where that color is, or was.
Phoenix took the picture of us that he filmed on stage a minute ago and combined it with what's going on up there right now.
I am running out of patience.
You have to give us more time. Releasing political prisoners involves a great deal of negotiation with other...
I'm going to leave this camera on, and if I don't get what I want in 1 hour, then you can watch me kill these people one by one.
That sadistic bastard.
Interesting choice. Leaving the camera on. He wants us to watch.
I don't like this. I'm going down there in case we have to go back in. Lieutenant Bradford?
Mr. Cross, the chairman's on the secure screen in your office.
Thank you.
Quentin, do you have an update?
No casualties so far. This Phoenix character is starting to make some serious threats, sir.
I heard you sent McBain in undercover as Sarah Goodmanson.
That's correct.
So now you have 3 agents in a compromised position. Do you really believe that was the best course of action?
Under the circumstances, yes, sir.
It's hardly standard operating procedure.
I know. But sometimes you have to break a few rules if you're going to outwit your opponent.
I don't remember breaking the rules being one of your strategies when we talked about you taking over the s2e5 program.
I'm finding that rules and the Spies don't always work well together.
Well, I don't like to second-guess my people, Quentin. But for your sake and theirs, I hope you know what you're doing.
I believe I do, sir.
Very well. Keep me informed.
Cross thinks we're still sitting on that stage. He has no idea what's going on.
It would help if we knew what was going on.
I'll see what I can do. Digging equipment. Camera tricks. This has nothing to do with the release of political prisoners.
You're right. It doesn't. Social causes, revolutions are dead. Capitalism rules, and I am a capitalist.
Cannot imagine there's anything of value inside the studio. So what are you after? The federal annex across the street?
Clever. Surprised you ever got caught.
Thank you for the compliment. But you did not answer my question.
In the annex basement is a classified underground archive housing over 10 years' worth of CIA records, detailing every mission, every agent.
Worth a fortune on the black market. But it will take you a week to dig through 400 yards of earth.
The U.S. government took care of that for me. This stage used to be an office building for the State Department in the 1950s. Built a civil defense tunnel connecting this building with the annex.
But the hatch on the other side must be blocked up as well.
Little C4 explosives should take care of that.
And your escape plan?
Down the tunnel through the annex.
There's Delta Force right behind you.
They will be way too busy celebrating our defeat.
I don't follow.
When Delta comes storming in, they will shoot everybody wearing these. But it won't be us. It'll be them. Get undressed. Now. You're playing with me? For some reason, you have it in your minds that I don't mean what I say?
Kill them all!
And cut! How'd it look?
Look great. Cue this up, you can play it back whenever you want to use it.
Make sure they get the audio on this. Those ropes better be tight.
That top looks better on the mannequin than it did on me.
Look on the bright side. You still got a head.
And it still doesn't understand what the deal is with the mannequins.
I got it right. They're gonna broadcast that fake execution of ComCent. As soon as Cross and Black see it, Delta's gonna come in here and open fire.
And they'll be shooting at us. Because we're dressed like the bad guys.
The mannequins are dressed like us. All part of a decoy to help sell their trick.
And while Delta takes you out, Phoenix and his boys are gonna blast into the annex across the street, grab the CIA discs, and adios.
Any idea how to stop them?
I'm working on it. In the meantime, see what you can do with this.
Oh, man, it's got peanut butter on it.
I'll complain to craft services.
Goodmanson, come down here and earn your freedom.
Duty calls.
You know, Duncan, I'm really sorry I blew you off before. I know you were just trying to make me feel better.
Well, that's okay.
If it means anything, I think you're a lot nicer than any of those hot guys they gave me to pick from.
Thanks. I think. I was wondering, you know, if we get out of here alive, I don't know, maybe we could go somewhere, sometime?
What are the odds we're getting out of here alive?
2,157 to 1. That was a joke. I'm sorry.
No, it was funny. Sort of.
Help them get the explosives into the tunnel.
Looks like he's getting ready for his big finish. Earth to Dee.
Remember what Duncan said?
Duncan says a lot of things.
About the green screen? Anything green in front of it lets the background show through?
Uh-huh.
If I can get that green light to reflect onto Phoenix while he's talking, I should be able to send a message to Cross in Morse code.
Gotta love you brainy types. But you still need something to reflect the light.
Cheryl, I need your watch. Why? Green screen, green light, Morse code.
Cool.
What's she talking about?
It's top secret. Give me your hands.
In 3, 2.
Go ahead.
You've tried my patience. You now have less than 5 minutes to deliver the rest of the prisoners.
We have to do this right. The government is worried.
No more excuses.
Rewind the tape. Let's take another look.
You've tried my patience.
Explosives are ready.
All right, everybody into the tunnel. You two good ones.
Let's go, come on, let's go!
Let's go, let's go!
Roll the tape. Let's get Delta in here. You're playing with me? For some reason, you have it in your minds that I don't mean what I say?
Since when do we get audio?
Kill them all!
Black, you just shot a hostage. Move in, now!
Hostage down, let's go! On it! Go!
Delta's moving in.
Move out!
Welcome to my revolution.
You now have less than 5 minutes to deliver the rest of the prisoners.
Someone's sending us a message. Zoom in on his left hip. Tight.
You now have less than 5 minutes to deliver the rest of the prisoners. No more excuses.
Hostages dressed as terrorists. Hostages dressed as terrorists. Black. Black. Don't shoot. Hold your fire. Hold your fire. The hostages are dressed like terrorists. Repeat. Hold your fire.
Hold your fire!
Hold it.
Well, looks like you got everything under control. Like I said, let us do what we're trained for.
Everyone okay?
Everyone who's a good guy. Did we get an idea on Phoenix?
His real name is Daryl Stratton.
Daryl? What kind of name is that for a terrorist? Maybe that's why he uses Phoenix instead.
Well, if it were me, I would have gone for something more scary, like Slash.
Or Scorpion. Or Pee-wee. What? That Playhouse thing still gives me the creeps.
He's not a terrorist at all. Stratton was a former member of Delta Force. He was drummed out for incompetence.
That's how he knew about K-7 gas and Delta tactics.
Looks like having Delta shoot the hostages was his way of getting even.
Some people just have a hard time letting things go.
Would it be all right if I gave Cheryl a ride home?
That's fine. Why did I say yes?
Because young love is a wonderful thing.
Well, I gotta give him credit. It was a great plan. And they would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you. It's what we're here for. Duty. Honor. Probation. I just wanted to say, good job. That's not necessary. We're not military. Well, if you're ever interested in a career in the service, I could pull some strings.
No thanks, it's too hard.
Too strict.
Too green. I never look good in olive drive. Well, I don't.
Well, looks like breaking the rules sometimes is not such a bad thing after all.
Don't get used to it.